we're back. Let's do it. My next guest is the world's leading expert on bread. That's right, bread. His new book is called Good Bread is Back. Please welcome Professor Stephen Kaplan. Why did the band play heavy metal when you came out? Here it is, dump of bread, rock out. So much to talk about. First of all, you teach history of French society at Cornell. So how did you get into bread? How did that happen?
Well, bread is at the center of the social experience. It's communion. It's what keeps people together. It's what enables people to survive. So if you want to understand the mysteries of how a society can survive over a long period of time, bread is a terrific point of entry.
Bread is sort of where we all come together as people. We all enjoy bread.
We break bread and we exchange bread, and bread binds us.
Right. Okay. Literally. How long? Sorry, that was cheap. How long? How long have you been studying bread?
Probably close to 40 years now.
40 years you've been studying bread. Yeah. When did you, so in the mid-1960s?
I started in the 60s, and I went to do my dissertation, and I discovered that to write convincingly about bread, I needed to learn how to be a baker. Right. So I did some training as a baker, and what was fascinating was that bread is a live substance. You make it every day, and its very vivacity makes it difficult to control. And making bread is pretty much like a sexual act. It involves...
Oh my God!
It involves... In
what way is it a sexual act?
One inseminates the flour with a fermenting agent. One mounts the flour to knead.
How do you make bread, is my question.
Bread...
This isn't how everybody else makes bread, Professor.
Bread swells. It has a gestational period.
Bread swells, yes.
Yes, I mean, it mimics something of the experience of reproduction.
Yes.
So it's interesting, you know?
Oh, my God, okay. All right, so for you, you realize this is a sensual experience, handling bread and fondling bread, and then you decided, I must know more about it. Well, we're going to taste some bread today,
Sure.
Is that correct?
And tasting is important, because we should not leave tasting to be the monopoly of the snobbish wine drinkers.
Yes.
Bread is more democratic, but it doesn't mean that bread shouldn't be given the same majesty of tasting, so I think we should taste it.
Okay, good. Well, here it is eventually. And this is the bread, and that's okay, fellas. That's fine.
We need to have
so
a
tell
tool.
us, now, yeah. Okay, this is actually, is this all different kinds of bread? Or?
The central tool. Don't travel on planes with this, but this will enable us to do some work.
Okay, all right. And what are we going to, you want to taste some bread?
We want to examine five qualities of bread. The first is appearance. Bread has to be good to think before it's good to eat. It has to have an architecture that's appealing. It has to have a line that makes us eager. It has to provoke a certain kind of lust.
Stop stroking it, would you just... You're going to get us all in trouble, and it's bread.
This bread is repugnant.
Why? What's wrong with this bread? This bread doesn't look that different from that bread.
Yes, it does. It doesn't have the indentations, the slashes. It doesn't have the kinds of qualities of crust. And It's gold in nature.
So you find this bread hideous?
Look at this one.
Let's get rid of this bread then.
This is even more hideous. This bread was baked too close to the bread next to it. We call that breads that were copulating.
Oh my God! Yes. What is everything sex with
this
you?
Is ugly.
Yeah. Yeah. All right.
So
the police are looking for you, by the way.
First is appearance.
The man's been exposing himself at a bakery window.
The phallocratic nature of bread is something we shouldn't really be talking about.
Yes, yeah. Well, you keep bringing it up. Isn't that interesting?
We want to section the bread vertically.
Oh, geez. Okay, watch out.
To avoid lacerating its structure of the crumb.
Yeah,
so here we go.
That's when, in other words, you just slice the bread.
Well,
yeah.
You know, if I slice the bread, it would be doing it like this.
Okay, I guess your way is better.
When we open it up,
what?
we want to feel the surging of a geyser of aromas. We want to plunge our nose into it. Come on.
Hey!
Get in there.
Come on. I'm Catholic.
And squeeze it.
That's good. That's good bread.
All right, so you want to...
You know what it smells like, Professor? It smells like bread.
No, that is the tautology in which non-believers are locked into. This smells like butter.
Okay,
it smells like hazelnut.
Hazelnut?
It smells It smells like winter vegetables. It has even a little bit of butterscotch in it. The crust is caramelized, and the odor from the crust migrates to the crumb. This is a wonderful bread. And look at the structure of the crumb. It has these little sites of memory, these holes of different sizes, which testifies to a good fermentation. It has a sensuality to it.
The camera's over there.
It's not anorexic. It's fleshy.
It's fleshy, yeah.
When you press it, it springs back.
Right, right.
When you poke it this way, it resonates.
Yes.
It appeals to the sight. It appeals to the sound. You feel it cracking, which gives it.
How many restaurants have you been thrown out of recently? I'm just curious. The guy comes, brings you the bread. You're poking and prodding and mounting and thrusting and rolling around.
No, I bring my own bread. I don't trust them.
You bring your own bread?
Yes. I have my bread in my briefcase. If the bread is a piece of as it normally is.
Hey! What the hell's going on tonight? Keith Olbermann is showing dirty cards? You're raping bread? This is crazy.
I take bread very seriously. And
do we ever, okay, we've smelled the bread, we've poked the bread, we've fondled the bread and stroked the bread. Are we going to taste some bread at some point?
Bread, if you acknowledge the fact that it's tactile,
yes,
and the fact that you don't need to have a fork, then we can give you a piece to taste.
Can I have you just were rubbing that for like... Can I have this one right here? No problem.
You can have
this one right here. Yeah. Is this one okay by your standards? You like this one? Oh, now you want me to eat that one?
Not bad. Look at it.
Okay, it's good. It has a good tautology. It's immunology. It's filled with chronology.
It has no theology, so a Catholic shouldn't be worried about it.
Whoa, very nice. Yeah. Oh, okay.
So it has nice mouthfeel. It's not offensive. It doesn't attack too aggressively. It has a taste which is nutty and pleasant. This is a good piece of bread. No?
It's good bread.
It's not.
It's good bread.
How much good bread have you eaten?
I eat bread. I go out and eat bread.
Wonder bread, I imagine.
Hey! So suddenly you don't like Wonder Bread, huh? What's wrong with Wonder Bread?
It's tasteless, it's insipid, it's without any interest, it has no crust, it has a crumb that's charged with chemicals. Why else should I like it?
Hey, is Wonder Bread ever a sponsor on this show, Jeff? It is? Leave my show! You're insulting some of the best bread ever made. So do you eat a lot of bread then? You must, when you're tasting bread, you must eat pounds and pounds of bread.
I do not.
You don't?
I spit.
Excuse me.
I spit.
You do what?
I spit. There are, in the great taxonomy of things, there are swallowers and there are spitters. I am...
I guess that would make me a swallower. If this segment airs tonight, I'll be very surprised. Oh, my God. Well, the book looks innocent enough. Looks like it wouldn't need a brown wrapper over it.
The fruit of considerable labor.
Yes.
Another sexual image.
What?
Labor. What? Going into labor.
Oh, my God. Okay, if you keep going, I'm trying to get us out of here before the cops show up. Professor, the book is called Good Bread is Back, and very entertaining talking to you, Stephen Kaplan. Thank you so much. You're a good man. Right back.